Bridget A. from Drunk Dog Creative, and today I've got a very special unboxing for you. This is a sneak preview at some of the products that are going to be offered in Stampin' Up's online exclusives, ready and available for you from the 3rd of July. Demonstrators, independent demonstrators like me, get a sneak preview and a chance to order some of these products first, and my shipment just arrived today in 2 boxes. So you get a double unboxing and a sneak peek at some of these products. So let's do this. I am ripping open the box now. The first one. It's going to make the camera shake. Oh, let's get all this open and let's see what goodies are in here. Okay, the first thing on top is something I have been dying to get my hands on. And I'm going to have to unpack it from its own box in order to show it to you. This is just fabulous. I'm going to leave the plastic on it. It is the new Stampin' Up glass mat, and it's going to be all shiny from my lights. This has the wonderful grid on it, and it comes with a few accessories. If you have never worked on glass before, this is a must-have thing. Glue and glue tape just scrapes right off of it. Any inks you get on it, wipe straight off with a chamois or water or paper towel or whatever. It has the grid built in to help you line things up, and everything just cleans off it so easily. So that's the very large glass worktop, which I'm going to put aside. There's a couple of accessories that come with it, which I'm going to hopefully find somewhere else in the box. Let's see if I can find them. Here we go. So this is the accessories pack that comes with the glass crafting mat. Oh, all that crinkling sound. So there is a silicone pad. Right now it's wrapped in plastic. This holds those little mini ink pads of ours, or you can use them as ink wells for putting a bit of ink in there and then watercoloring them. And this is a really nice silicone surface for mixing colors and for doing all sorts of cool things. We also have with it a microfiber cloth to clean the glass mat and silicone pad with. So that's one of the most exciting new products coming out, available from 3rd of July. Let's pull all this packing out of here and see what else we've got. Now some of these are probably going to be regular products because I mixed them all into one order. Some of them are going to be online exclusives, and I hope I can remember which is which. So the first one I've got is a stamp and die set called Potions and Spells. Can you see this with the cat and the bird and the bubbles? And then it's got dies that go with it. I know Halloween is only just becoming a thing in Australia, but in America, where I'm from, it's a big thing. I'm not always a fan of it myself, but a lot of my friends and family are. So I am going to do Halloween cards for friends and family. But I also love that it's got like little books here. And I'm a professor by day, so I think that's going to be useful at other times too. So there's a stamp and die set that coordinates with it called Potions and Spells. Another one that I've just picked up is the Scenic Pumpkin Patch. Can you see this? So you layer these elements together. So you do your pumpkins probably in the pumpkin pie color, and you do the little tops in a green or a brown. There's bigger ones with their tops fence. So this is the branches of the tree, but then you've also got here the foliage of the tree. So you'd stamp those in one color and that in another, and you build a little scene for a pumpkin patch. And that's, I think, one of the online exclusives that's coming up for, I guess, the Thanksgiving season, which again is an American thing, but how cool would that also be for autumn in Australia, or for friendship cards or happy birthday cards to create a rural country scene? I think that's really cool. I also got the Encircled in Nature stamp set, and I can't remember if that one is an online exclusive or if it's available right now, so forgive me for that. But these are beautiful little like round-based florals, and there's also dies that go with it. Let me open those and pull those out. Let's see what those look like. The Encircled in Nature die set. Oh, there's 2 cards of dies here. This will be fun. So this is the die set that goes with it, to cut out different shapes and to cut out the stamped images. So that is Encircled in Nature. I think that's really pretty. And I can see myself using this for Christmas or for rural scenes, you know, for country kind of things. I think that's going to be really cool. Now, I believe this one is in the normal set. This is labeled with love. And there are different things that you can put on labels. And I bought it with the punch that corresponds, but you could also get it in a bundle with dies. So 3 dies that cut this shape out, or 1 punch. I'm a little partial to punches when they're available because they're fast and easy. But if you like dies better, you can get a bundle with that and the dies. So I'm going to be using that for some things shortly. This is the beautiful Thoughtful Wishes set, and I think this is in the regular catalog. It's just a lovely floral with some really great sentiments. And it has a die set as well. Let's just get that open. It comes in one of the bigger square folios. So there's all the dies if you want to get the dies as well. Now, you know, our stamps and dies are sold separately, or they can sometimes be bundled at a discount. But for the month of June, if you order before June 30th, then all die bundles are a further 10% off. And there's also 10% off our die cut and embossing machines, both the regular size and the mini. So 10% off Stampin' die bundles until June 30th. And then July 3rd is the online exclusives. I also picked up some beautiful little Christmassy themed adhesive gems in that beautiful red and in white, and a really pretty iridescent striped ribbon. I start my Christmas cards in July. I make about 50 to 60 Christmas cards each year, and because I work full time, I start making them in July. I also start the Halloween and Thanksgiving cards, which I make less of, usually in June. I'm a little late this year, but that's why I'm starting to get my stamps and dies and embellishments for Christmas cards now, so I can start that. I also had in this pack a demonstrator exclusive set of Country Rose papers, which I'm not going to open and show you because this is an incentive that I earned as an independent demonstrator, and it's only for demonstrators. If you want early access to the online exclusives, if you want a permanent ongoing discount, if you want to earn free stuff through the different incentives, give me an email or drop me a message on Messenger at Drunk Dog Creative. Either go to the website or one of the socials and talk to me, because it's really easy to join. I joined as a hobby demonstrator. This was never going to be a business. In fact, it still kind of isn't. I just do this for fun. I could build it up if I want to, but I really use this to generate some income for my favorite charity, which is where I donate most of my profit to Dachshund Rescue Australia. But even if you just want to be a hobby demonstrator and take advantage of discounts for yourself, shoot me a message or go to my website and have a look at the information, because it's really easy. All right, I have one more box to open. Because I did a really silly thing and I put my order in and then forgot some things, so I had to do a second order. And they both came on the same day, which is kind of cool. So let me open this one. We're almost done. There's just a couple things in here. I had to buy a new Stampin' Seal because I left mine at our Melbourne campus for the uni I work for. Yeah, these are great. This is some Christmas paper from the online exclusives. It's called Shining Christmas. It's 12-inch by 12-inch specialty paper. Let me pull this out and flick through this for you. This is so cool. So I don't know if you can see, but it's like foiled and glittery, and they're all double-sided. So one side is foiled and one side is plain. You can see that's the foiled. That's the plain. There's 2 sheets of each double-sided pattern. So there's a stripes that's foiled, and then it's Christmas lights on the other side. I love this Harlequin diamond pattern. I think that's so cool. And then more bubbles. So there's 2 of each of these designs. There's holly leaves that are foiled with red dots. The great thing is the back sides can often be used at times other than Christmas. And then there's candy canes that are done in foil. I don't know if this camera's picking up how beautiful that foiling is. The little X's. So something like that does not have to be Christmas. It can be used after. Last year I made advent calendars where I cut DSP from Stampin' Up! Into pillow boxes and put treats in them and gift cards in them. And I made one for my daughter and her husband, one for my other daughter and her husband, and one for my grandkids. And that was a big hit. So that kind of Christmas paper is really useful. I also picked up another pack of this gorgeous, like, oxidized copper that's on the regular catalog. It's just a beautiful paper that I loved using and ran out of. And I've got a new stamp cut and emboss. Look at this. It's a wood textured, and it's a big 6x6 size, which is great when you want to emboss larger pieces. I mean, it does smaller too, but it's really cool for doing larger pieces, and it's that beautiful wood grain. So you can just ink a colored paper, or you could ink a paper and then go over it with a blending brush and a contrast ink to darken the lines of the swirls so that you have a two-tone effect, or use ink and a blending brush in one color on some white paper and then emboss it and then lightly rub with another blending brush in a darker color to give it some dimension. I'm going to show you how to do that in a video really soon. So keep an eye out for that. So that's some of the online exclusives that are going to be released on July 3rd. If you want to get them now, talk to me about becoming a demonstrator. You pay $169. You get $235 worth of product, and it's your choice of product. We don't send you a preset kit. You choose whatever you want. So if you're going to spend over $169, you might as well join as a demonstrator, and then you have an ongoing 20% discount for everything you want, and you might end up building a business out of it, or just doing it like me as a hobby demonstrator who donates everything to charity. So you know what? Jump online on July 3rd. Jump online now if you want anything with dies in it, any of the bundles, because they're 10% off. So is the machine, the Stampin' Cut machine. Yep, I've got, hang on. I've got my little one here. This is the mini one. And the sides fold up so that it's nice and compact, and it comes with all your sandwich plates. This always stays on my desk for cutting and embossing smaller things. They're 10% off that and its larger cousin. So much going on. This is only a few samples of what's coming out in the online exclusives. Go to bridgeta.stampinup.net. I'll make sure I put that somewhere on the title under me. Go there and check out all of the products, and check out drunkdogcreative.com for the blog, and on Instagram and Facebook. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day.